Hello students, welcome to AIMS India online classes. This is a chemistry session. Here we are discussing about metallurgy. This is a process of extracting metals from their ores. In this session we are going to say about the concentration of the ore. This is one of the steps in metallurgical processes. Okay, let us say about the concentration of the ore. So actually the extraction of metals from their ores involves different steps. Those we say as mainly three stages. They are concentration or dressing of the ore, extraction of crude metal, and refining of purification of the metal. What is the first one? So first the ore is to be collected from the earth crust. From that ore, pure metal to be extracted. This can be done in majorly three stages. First among those is concentration or dressing of the ore. That means while collecting the ore from earth crust, it may be containing some impurities in it, like dust and sand dissolve. So those should be removed from the ore at the first stage. That is called concentration or dressing of the ore. After purification from the impurities, that will be undergone second stage. That is extraction of crude metal from that purified ore. That will be done in the second stage. And that crude metal obtained in this stage may contain some more impurities along with that. Those will be removed in the third stage, which we call as refining or purification. In this way, the total metallurgical process can be classified into three stages. Let us see the first one in this session, that is the concentration or dressing of the ore. Ores that are mined from the earth are usually contaminated with a large amount of impurities such as soil, sand, etc. Isn't it? So while collecting it from the earth crust, while mining along with the ore, these all also will be collected. So these substances which are there other than the ore in the sample are considered as impurities or contamination. These all should be removed. That process we say as concentration or dressing of the ore. So the concentration or dressing means simply getting rid of as much of the unwanted rocky material as possible from the ore. So almost we will try to remove all the impurities, unwanted materials present along with the ore. That procedure we call as dressing or concentration. And here the impurities like sand and clay are called as gangue. That means those unwanted particles came along with the ore are said to be gangue. This is to be removed in this process called dressing or concentration. So here we should get as far as possible pure or more concentrated ore. That means we have to try to remove the complete gangue from the ore. What does it mean here, gangue? The unwanted particles present along with the ore. After when it is collected from the earth crust, the unwanted particles present along with the ore are called as gangue. So these are to be removed in this concentration process. Then pure ore will be obtained. That will be undergone second stage. So that we say as enrichment of the ore. That is concentration or purification of the ore, or we can say simply removal of unwanted particles from the ore. Those unwanted particles are called as gangue. So simply we can say enrichment is nothing but removal of gangue from the ore. Various physical methods are used to enrich the ore. In many cases, it is possible to separate the metal compound from the unwanted rocky material by the physical means itself. So in most of the cases, these unwanted gangue present along with the ore will be separated by following certain physical techniques like separation techniques which we have studied in the lower classes. The same type of techniques they use here also for the separation of these unwanted gangue particles from the ore. For example, froth flotation. It is one of the physical separation technique by which they can separate the unwanted gangue particles from the metal sulfides, metal sulfide ores. Okay. The physical methods adopted in dressing of the ore or enriching the ore depends upon the difference between the physical properties of the ore and gangue. Okay, based upon the difference between the physical properties of these unwanted impure particles, which we say as gangue, and the required particles ore, based upon the difference between the physical properties of these two, the technique to be used will be decided to separate those. Okay, so one of the separation techniques which is used in the metallurgical process in the concentration of ore or to remove the gangue from the ore is hand picking. If the ore particles and the impurities are different in one of the properties like color or size, so they can be seen separately and clearly. Then they use this hand picking process. Using that property, the ore particles are hand picked, separating them from the other impurities. Okay, this hand picking process can be used to separate the gangue particles from the ore when the ore and gangue, if they have difference in their either color or size of the particles, then they can be easily differentiated by watching, and then those particles can be separated by hand picking. This is one of the techniques used in the concentration or dressing of the ore. That means in the removal of gangue from the ore. One more technique is washing. Ore particles are crushed and kept on a slopy surface. See here, a slopy surface is taken. The ore, along with the impurities, is crushed into powder form and it is poured on the kept on this slopy surface. So they are washed with a controlled flow of water. See, certain flow of water is blown onto this slopy surface, which is containing this ore and impurities. Now, when water is flown on this, less dense impurities are carried away by the water flow, leaving the more dense ore particles behind here in these grooves. If you observe here what they have done in washing process, first the ore along with the impurities is crushed and kept on this inclined surface, slopy surface, and it is having some grooves also if you observe like this zigzag. Now onto this they pour water with the controlled flow. When water is flown on this, the lightweight impure particles will flow along with the water and they come down. They will be separately collected. Whereas the heavyweight weighter ore particles will be remained on this surface itself in the grooves. They will be struck in the grooves here. In that way, the impurities from the ore can be separated by the washing process. Okay, see here along with the water, these gangue particles are separated. But here, ore particles are remained on the surface itself, so they can be collected. In this way, ore is dressed or concentrated or enriched by this washing process just by pouring water on it. So if you observe these all hand picking, washing, these all are physical techniques. Just these are all undergone just based upon the difference in the size and the densities of the both ore and gangue particles. Okay, next one more technique, that is froth flotation. Froth, nothing but we know as it is just like foam. So this method is mainly useful for sulfide ores which have no wetting property, means they won't be dissolved into water, they won't wet with water, whereas the impurities get wetted. So by this difference in this wetting property, these metal sulfide ores can be separated from the impurities by this technique called froth flotation. The ore with the impurities is finely powdered and kept in water taken in a flotation cell. Say it can be called as a flotation cell. In this, the ore along with the other impurities will be powdered and taken in this container and it will be merged with water. Okay. Now we came to know that these impurities will be dissolved into water or will sink in the at bottom of the container, whereas this sulfide ore won't be getting wet. It won't be dissolved into water. Now air under pressure is blown to produce froth in water. So air is blown into this with the high pressure. So froth will be produced in this. So this froth so formed will take the ore particles to the surface along with the froth here. So whereas impurities settle at the bottom of this container. Now here this froth, nothing but foam, is with ore particles. Sulfide ore particles are flowing here along with the froth. This froth is separated and washed to get ore particles. In this way, impurities or gangue is separated from these metal sulfide ores by the technique called froth flotation. Did you understand what has done here? It is done here in the froth flotation. So what has been done in this froth flotation? Ore extracted from the earth crust, which is majorly of sulfide ore. So this generally these sulfide ores are insoluble into water. They won't be getting wet, whereas impurities will be generally getting wet. So based upon difference in this property, these sulfide ores are generally separated by this froth flotation technique. There, first the ore will be powdered along with the impurities and will be taken in a container containing water. And into that, by using a tube like this, high pressure air is blown into this. By passing high pressure air here, it produces froth. These insoluble sulfide ore particles will be floating on this water along with the froth, whereas the impurities will be settled at the bottom of this container. Now these are flowing sulfide ore particles along with the froth will be separated and dried and washed to get the pure ore. This process is called froth flotation because here ore particles or sulfide particles are being flown along with the froth bubbles. Okay, that's why it is called froth flotation technique. Okay, next one more technique, magnetic separation. So we know where this technique is generally used. In the magnetic separation means if the mixture of two components, if it is there, if one of those two components, if it is magnetic and the other one is non-magnetic, then generally the mixture can be separated by using a magnet, and the process is called magnetic separation. See, if the ore or impurity, one of them is magnetic substance and the other one is non-magnetic substance, then they can be separated by using electromagnets because they won't be in the small quantity. These ores and impurities in the larger quantity, that is why to separate them in the convenient way, they use generally electromagnets. When they can use this, if one of these two, ore and gangue, one of the components is being magnetic and the other one is non-magnetic, then we can separate those two by using electromagnets. So in this way, the instrument will be for the separation of these components. So if the ore or gangue, if one of these two is magnetic and the other one is non-magnetic, then this magnetic separation technique is used. In this, two rollers will be there which are connected with a long belt, and in one of these two, one roller will be magnetic roller, okay, electromagnetic roller, and on this roller ore will be poured. Powdered ore is flown on this along with the impurities. When it reaches the electromagnetic roller, one of these two components as being magnetic, it will stick to the magnet till it rolls completely. Whereas the other one, that means non-magnetic component, will be flown and falling down into a container here. See, and the magnetic component will be fallen down separately because it will be sticking to the magnet till it leave it. So it will be collected into another container. So here in this way, the components, those are nothing but ore and gangue. If one of the components is being magnetic and the other one is being non-magnetic, they can be separated by using this electromagnetic separation technique. Okay. Here, either of these can be either magnetic or non-magnetic. If ore is magnetic and gangue is non-magnetic, then we can use this in the reverse way also. Okay, that's about magnetic separation technique. Okay, these are the different techniques which are used in extraction of metals from the ores. In those, the first step is concentration or dressing of ore, means removal of unwanted impurities present along with the ore. So this will be done by using these all physical techniques like hand picking, washing, and froth flotation, magnetic separation technique. These all are done based upon the difference in their physical properties only, isn't it? Okay. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel AIMS Today and visit our website aimstoday.in for latest updates on recorded videos.